Aji Mugukchung District College Students Confluence 2 MDCS Fazal Ali College Mugukchung Delushe Aro Padma Bhushan awardee former Chief Minister of Nagaland and Governor of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa Aro Odisha SC Jamir ge Chief Guest Program de Kotha Kriya Homoy Kushiki Itia laga state government to public laga welfare karne kam guria nohoina Manukan laga election time de demand thagya pura kuribole aro poisa banawole aro election time de poisa bhag kuribole mon দিয়ে গৈছে তাইব্ৰা আৰু ওয়ার্ন কৰিছে কি ইটা জুলি থাকিয়া লাগা ট্ৰেন্ডো ফলো কৰি থাকিলে নাগা মানু লাগা ফিউচাৰ দো আৰু বিয়া হৈ যাব সোসাইটি দে সব দুখ আৰু দিগদাৰ খান হাদাবলে কাৰিনে একটা ভাল এপ্ৰোচ গুড ওয়াৰ লৈনা আগে যাবলে লাগি গৈছে program de Jubilee Memorial College Vice Principal AKM আৰু ANCU লাগা অফিশিয়ালস kan bi কথা কৰিছে
District College Students Confluence program on the theme metanoia. Metanoia is a word borrowed from the Greek which means to change one's own mind, heart, self or way of life and to expand it in such a way as to have a new perspective on the world or oneself. It is not just a mere transformation of perspective but also a profound metamorphosis of the spirit.
To the MDCSC, there were many organizations there were many attempts to bring together the students of Mokchung district under a single umbrella, and there were varying degrees of success. But we thought that during the first MDCSC, that was last year, we thought, why not reimagine ourselves? Why not recreate ourselves? Why not internalize the challenges that we face and adapt it accordingly? The MDCSC is not a new concept. It is an old concept, but it has been reimagined. Indeed, we are a congregation of students, but our interest, it does not lie in seeking political advantages or for putting pressure on governments and institutions, but rather our main concern is regarding the future. We are concerned about the lack of preparedness we face when it comes to our future. Our world is rapidly changing, yet we are not adapting quick enough. And those who are adapting are losing their culture and their roots. For a tree to survive, both roots as well as leaves are important. One cannot exist without the other.
It is a phenomenal prospected college from Mokchung district coming together and organizing such an auspicious event is appreciable. The term metanoia literally means changing one's mind, a transformative change of heart. In life, as a student, one is faced with hurdles and difficulties which we all have faced the same. We need to accept that there is a part of life, yet we need to buckle up ourselves and change the perspective, our way of thinking, our way of dealing with things. We need to take those difficulties, those hurdles as a challenge in a positive note to live a progressive life in our society.
As you embark on your journey into this technology-driven world, remember that challenges are opportunities in disguise. Artificial intelligence is slated to change the world and has a significant impact on the student community. It's already doing your homework and assignments, and I believe writing your letters also. Today, Google has all the information that we need, so we don't need to memorize figures, and hence we need to redefine what we mean by learning assessment examination. Now, this may not affect your semester examinations or how you prepare for your semester exams, but one day when you go for a competitive examination or a job selection interview, you'll not be focusing on what you have memorized during your BA or BSc exams, but they'll focus on your skills, your communication skills, your analytical skills, clarity of thoughts, etc. Not pages after pages of writings. NEP 2020 puts a lot of emphasis on skills. Therefore, when you study, you should ask why and how. Why this thing has happened? How does something occur? And not what has happened. What alone is not enough.
Today we are having the second edition of the Mokchung District College Students Confluence, and this is the second such conference since its rebrand last year. So we are thrilled to have our guest of honor, Dr. S.C. Jamir, and we are grateful that he has agreed to come and share his wisdom with us. So why have such a confluence or such a gathering? And many people might assume many things, but this is not for any political reasons or to push any agendas, but rather this is for the students to come together and start a discourse. Ini kuta korina kinika age di jabo, how to go forward, because we are not prepared for the future, and we face a grave reality when it comes to Nagaland, be it the political scenario, be it the social deterioration, and be it the economic unpreparedness. The students, the younger generations, we are totally unprepared. So through such a confluence, we wish to start discussions on ways to go forward. And I believe that is very important in all sections of society, not just amongst the students, but amongst the churches, amongst the political leaders, and amongst the various communities to discuss these matters on how to go forward, because we have been so constrained with resolving issues of the past that we have failed to look at the future. And this is just an outcry from the younger generations and requests to the older generations that we have only today to determine our future. So why not we utilize it wholly, or we utilize most of it to determine our future, because our future is very important and we rely on our preparedness for our survival. So it is a matter of survival. So I would like to request all the viewers as well as to all the people in Nagaland as well that we should break out of our cocoon, and it's high time we start planning for the future. So this conference is aimed to share this message. Yeah.
I have come here with great pleasure because I will be meeting enlightened, educated citizens of Nagaland who have to shape the future of this beautiful land. You are the hope of tomorrow. You are the instruments how to design the future of Nagaland, to deal with unusual situation or normal situation. You require abnormal, peculiar approach means to solve this problem. And therefore I would like to confine today on two subjects. And what is that? Let us not talk so many things. Let us take care of ourselves. Number one. Secondly, I want to now introduce a kind of means in order to resolve all the infirmities which we are facing today. And that can be done only through good war. In Nagaland, we require a kind of war to fight against all the evils that are eating the very fiber of Naga society. Thirdly, we have to be very honest. We have to be very frank. And this is a time to diagnose what really are the ailments, the disease which is really eating the very fiber of Naga society. We should not hesitate now. Older people somehow, they are addicted to some wisdom and therefore they cannot speak out. And yet, you young people, you are not yet spoiled. And therefore, as an old man, I want to speak to you. What kind of Nagaland we want to have for the future? And what is the dire need of the younger generation now? Let there be 100,000 areas to rebuild the broken wall of Nagaland. Nationalism, patriotism in a refined way. Let us stir up the minds and spirit of younger generation of today. Older generation, they are spoiled. They are like addicted to opium. They cannot change. But you can the gutter to build up, to rise up now. And that is what I want to tell you. Then what are the methods we should apply? In Nagaland, we are only criticizing Asia. As if there is no good people in Nagaland. Everything is bad in our face. But find out, we develop a positive mind, a positive attitude, so that we can be able to bring Nagas together. Don't talk about tribes. It's not the time to try. Your generation is different. People are blaming it the more. And even governance, you are talking about the digitalization. Maybe your own teaching is different now. And you are living in that changed world, not like us. So your mindset, your approach, your life living style, your working style should be in consonant with the change of times. Unfortunately, in Nagaland, our older generation, leaders, both under and over, they are talking about the past. Cement Commission of 1929 has no relevance today in this context. Plebiscite of 1951, no relevance now. It is a history. But today, our politics is only talking, and now we have come to zero. What you young people who can march hand in hand with the people of the 21st century, what are you thinking now? You want to act what your elders are doing? Or you want to have something unusual, something new, something progressive? It is time now to choose. Now we are standing in a shadowy border